Sweden, a land where wilderness meets elegance. Despite its serene charm, this Nordic gem hides a wealth of natural and cultural treasures. Here, untouched forests stretch endlessly, and majestic lakes mirror the skies above. In this documentary, we'll journey through Sweden's most breathtaking spots, discovering both the iconic and the remote corners of this enchanting land. But before we go over the most amazing places, I will also guide you through some fun facts about Sweden. Also, make sure to stay with me until the end to explore a twisting skyscraper that defies gravity, rising like a graceful spiral and reshaping the skyline with bold, modern elegance. Fun facts about Sweden. Did you know Sweden is a land of incredible contrasts? In the far north, summer brings 24 hours of daylight, known as the midnight sun, while winter casts long, dark, polar nights. Here, people embrace life's simple pleasures with fika, a cherished coffee break that's about more than just coffee. It's a time to pause and connect. Sweden's appreciation for relaxation may explain why they're one of the highest coffee consumers worldwide. This love of gathering extends to traditions like the tomte, small gnome-like creatures in Swedish folklore, believed to bring good luck, especially during Christmas. Sweden's culture thrives on innovation too. As the birthplace of IKEA, Spotify, and Skype, Sweden has a knack for reshaping modern life. Its metro stations are even styled as the world's longest art gallery, with murals and sculptures brightening the commute. And Sweden's legacy goes deep. Ancient Viking sites and rune stones tell the story of a rich past, while the Nobel Prizes, founded by Swedish inventor Alfred Nobel, honor groundbreaking achievements each year. The best places in Sweden. Stockholm. Stockholm, often called the Venus of the North, spreads gracefully over 14 islands, connected by over 50 bridges, creating a unique interplay of water and cityscape. Known for its clean air, innovative green solutions, and an unmatched dedication to eco-sustainability, Stockholm blends old-world charm with modern vitality. In the heart of the city, Gamla stan, or the Old Town, takes visitors back to the medieval ages with its winding, narrow streets and the towering Royal Palace, one of the largest in Europe. This district is a preserved piece of Stockholm's history, filled with vibrant colored buildings, quaint cafes, and storied landmarks like Storkyrkan, the grand cathedral dating back to the 13th century. A short ferry ride brings visitors to Djurgården, an island dedicated to cultural landmarks and serene parkland. Here, the Vasa Museum holds one of the world's best preserved 17th century warships, the Vasa, which was salvaged from Stockholm's cold waters after resting undisturbed for over 3 centuries. The vessel, intricately decorated and strikingly intact, stands as a reminder of Sweden's maritime past. Djurgården is also home to the Skansen Open Air Museum, founded in 1891 to showcase Swedish life through historical buildings and live demonstrations. The city's urban innovation meets natural beauty in places like Hammarby Sjöstad, a district that exemplifies Stockholm's dedication to sustainability, designed as a model for eco-friendly living. In winter, Stockholm's skies are painted in soft pastels during its long dusks, while summer days stretch nearly endlessly, with late sunsets casting a golden glow on the waters. Kiruna. Kiruna, Sweden's northernmost town, lies well within the Arctic Circle, making it one of the few places in the world where visitors can experience the ethereal glow of the midnight sun during summer and the mystical northern lights in winter. Known for its deep connection to the indigenous Sami culture, Kiruna is a gateway to understanding the traditions, crafts, and reindeer herding practices of Sweden's Arctic people. The town's history and economy have long been intertwined with iron ore mining. In fact, the entire town is currently undergoing a monumental relocation to avoid the risk of collapse due to mining operations. This ambitious project involves moving historic buildings, including Kiruna Church, a unique wooden structure with a design inspired by Sami traditions and consistently ranked as one of Sweden's most beautiful buildings. Just outside Kiruna, the world-famous Icehotel in Jukkasjärvi stands as a testament to artistic ingenuity and the enduring draw of the Arctic. Rebuilt every winter from blocks of ice carved from the nearby Torne River, the hotel features ice sculptures, rooms, and even a chapel, each created by artists from around the world. Kiruna also serves as a hub for Arctic exploration, with the Abisko National Park nearby, known for its pristine landscapes, wildflowers, and the spectacular Aurora Sky Station, where the northern lights often put on their best display. Abisko National Park. Abisko National Park, located just above the Arctic Circle, is a place defined by extremes and pure natural beauty. Known as one of the best places in the world to observe the northern lights, the park's Aurora Sky Station on Mount Norlia offers clear views from the phenomenon due to minimal light pollution and the unique climate of this region. From November to March, the auroras paint the sky in vibrant greens and purples, a display that draws visitors from across the globe. With the midnight sun shining from May to July, Abisko's landscapes take on an endless golden glow, highlighting the Kungsleden, or the King's Trail. This famed hiking route begins within the park, winding through valleys and past ancient birch forests, a favorite among those seeking an authentic Arctic trek. Lake Torneträsk, stretching across the park's border, is among Sweden's largest lakes, offering remarkably clear waters for fishing and kayaking in summer. The lake, surrounded by snow-capped mountains, reflects Abisko's rugged landscape, adding to its serene allure. Abisko's ecosystem is shaped by its Arctic environment. Reindeer roam the park, accompanied by Arctic foxes and an array of migratory birds. The Siberian jay, a rare sight elsewhere, finds a haven here, adding a unique character to Abisko's diverse wildlife. Gothenburg. A coastal city with a rich maritime heritage, Gothenburg reflects a blend of tradition and innovation. Founded in 1621, it developed rapidly as Sweden's main port, becoming a gateway to the world. The city's roots are still felt in places like the Fiskekyrka, the Fish Church, a unique seafood market housed in a building resembling a Gothic church, where fresh catches are sold daily from the North Sea. Gothenburg's connection to the sea is also evident in the Maritime Museum and Aquarium, which showcases historic vessels and local marine life. Gothenburg is celebrated for its commitment to sustainable urban living. It's one of Europe's most bicycle-friendly cities, with a vast network of bike lanes and eco-friendly trams. Even within the bustling city center, green spaces like Slottsskogen Park provide a tranquil retreat, with forests, lakes, and open-air animal enclosures that attract families year-round. Just beyond the city lies the Gothenburg archipelago, a stretch of over 20 islands accessible by ferry, each offering something unique. During the warmer months, these islands become a beloved escape, with rocky beaches, traditional fishing villages, and winding hiking trails. Kalmar. Kalmar, one of Sweden's oldest cities, is set along the southeastern coast, blending medieval heritage with coastal charm. The iconic Kalmar Castle, built in the 12th century and later expanded in Renaissance style, served as a powerful fortress and hosted the 1397 Kalmar Union, a pivotal agreement uniting Sweden, Denmark, and Norway under one monarchy. Its green-capped towers and moats are lasting symbols of Scandinavian history, standing over cobblestone streets and time-worn walls. The Old Town preserves Kalmar's historic essence, with narrow lanes lined by medieval wooden buildings, while the 17th century Kalmar Cathedral, an unusual Baroque structure for Sweden, adds grandeur with its ornate facades and high ceilings. The town's waterfront is dotted with colorful houses and traditional cafes overlooking the Baltic Sea, inviting leisurely walks by the shore. Just beyond Kalmar, the Öland Bridge stretches to the island of Öland, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, famed for its limestone plains and Iron Age ring forts, drawing visitors seeking a glimpse into ancient Swedish life. Gotland. Gotland, Sweden's largest island in the Baltic Sea, is celebrated for its medieval heritage and dramatic coastlines. The island's main town, Visby, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is encircled by a 13th century stone wall that once protected this vital Hanseatic trading hub. Visby's cobbled streets are lined with historic merchant houses and Gothic church ruins, remnants of its past prosperity. Each August, the town hosts Medieval Week, where reenactments, markets, and jousting tournaments bring Gotland's history to life. Gotland's coastline is dotted with striking limestone pillars known as rauks, natural formations carved by centuries of Baltic winds and waves. The island's beaches, such as Tofta and Sudersand, offer visitors a mix of rugged beauty and serene Baltic views. Inland, Gotland is home to more than 90 medieval stone churches, many of which date back to the 12th century and feature well-preserved frescoes and intricate stone carvings, capturing a glimpse into Sweden's early Christian history. In recent years, Gotland has grown as a center for Swedish arts and crafts, with local galleries and studios producing pottery, textiles, and sculptures inspired by its landscape and historical roots. Smögen. Smögen, a small fishing village on Sweden's west coast, is famous for its vibrant wooden boathouses and bustling boardwalk, known as the Smögenbryggan. The boardwalk stretches along the harbor, with seafood stalls, boutiques, and cafes, where locals and visitors alike enjoy freshly caught shrimp, crab, and lobster. Smögen has long been a hub for Sweden's fishing industry, and its harbor remains active, with boats bringing in daily catches. The surrounding coastline is marked by smooth, pink granite cliffs that have been shaped by centuries of wind and waves, creating natural paths ideal for walking and exploring. In summer, Smögen becomes a lively destination for yachters who anchor in the harbor to experience the village's unique blend of tradition and leisure. Nearby, the Smögen archipelago is dotted with small islands and islets, offering secluded beaches and clear waters, popular with swimmers and kayakers. Lund. Lund, one of Sweden's oldest cities, is a historic center of learning and culture, dating back to its founding in the 10th century. The city's heart is dominated by the Lund Cathedral, a Romanesque masterpiece built in the 1100s and renowned for its twin towers and intricate astronomical clock, the Horologium Mirabile Lundense, which dates back to the 14th century. Each day, the clock springs to life, with figures of the three kings parading before the Virgin Mary, a tradition that continues to draw visitors. Lund University, established in 1666, is one of Europe's oldest and most prestigious, attracting students from around the world. The university's historic campus, with its ivy-clad buildings and lush botanical gardens, lends a youthful energy to the city. Nearby, the Lund University Historical Museum houses Sweden's second-largest archaeological collection, featuring artifacts from Viking times to the Middle Ages. The city's streets are lined with medieval architecture, colorful wooden houses, and cobblestone pathways, blending history with the vibrancy of student life. Lund's compact city center also boasts a thriving cafe culture, where locals and students gather in cozy spots for fika, Sweden's cherished coffee break tradition. Outside the city, lush parks like Stadsparken provide green spaces for picnics and walks, while ancient sites like Uppsala Archaeological Center, a short distance from Lund, reveal remnants of one of Scandinavia's largest Iron Age settlements. Uppsala. A city steeped in history and academia, Uppsala is known for its ancient roots and intellectual legacy. At its center stands the Uppsala Cathedral, Scandinavia's largest Gothic church, completed in the 15th century. Its twin spires and elaborate interior, including the tombs of Swedish royalty and notable figures like Carl Linnaeus, make it a symbol of Sweden's religious and cultural heritage. Nearby, Uppsala University, founded in 1477, is the oldest in Sweden and one of the most respected in Scandinavia. The university's Gustavianum building houses the Augsburg Art Cabinet, an elaborate 17th century curiosity cabinet filled with scientific artifacts and rare objects. The university also manages the Linnaeus Garden, the first botanical garden in Sweden, originally cultivated by the famed botanist Carl Linnaeus, who developed his classification system here. The Fyris River runs through Uppsala, dividing the historic quarters from the modern city. Along its banks, cobblestone streets and colorful buildings preserve the town's medieval charm, while student life adds a lively atmosphere. Uppsala's traditions include the annual Walpurgis Eve celebration, a spring festival marked by bonfires, choral singing, and student parades. Just outside the city, Gamla Uppsala holds ancient burial grounds dating back to the 5th and 6th centuries. Once a major pagan center, this area was a site of royal burials and early Swedish kings. Karlskrona. Karlskrona, an island city on Sweden's southeastern coast, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized for its unique naval heritage. Founded in 1680 by King Charles XI as Sweden's primary naval base, Karlskrona became a symbol of Swedish maritime strength and innovation. At the heart of the city stands the Karlskrona Naval Base, still operational today and known for its historic shipyards, dry docks, and 18th century fortifications. One of Karlskrona's most notable sites is the Marine Museum, Sweden's national naval museum, which houses an extensive collection of naval artifacts, ship models, and even preserved warships from past centuries. A glass-enclosed underwater tunnel allows visitors to view parts of shipwrecks resting on the seabed, making it a distinctive attraction that brings the region's maritime story to life. The city is also known for its neoclassical architecture. The Grand Admiralty Church, built in 1685, is Sweden's largest wooden church, painted in a vibrant red and overlooking the central Stortorget Square. In the same square stands the Fredrikskyrkan, or Frederick's Church, with its striking Baroque design, which further highlights Karlskrona's historical significance. Beyond its naval heritage, Karlskrona's archipelago of 30,000 islands, islets, and skerries offers scenic landscapes popular with boaters, hikers, and nature enthusiasts. Skåne. Skåne, the southernmost region of Sweden, is a landscape of rolling farmlands, historic castles, and charming coastal villages. Known as Sweden's agricultural heartland, Skåne's fertile plains produce much of the country's grain, vegetables, and fruits, giving it the nickname the breadbasket of Sweden. The region's mild climate and open landscapes create a distinct contrast to the rocky terrain found further north. The countryside is dotted with historic castles, such as Sofiero and Glimmingehus, each offering a glimpse into Sweden's noble past. Glimmingehus, a well-preserved medieval fortress, dates back to the early 16th century and stands as one of Scandinavia's best-preserved castles, with its thick stone walls and defensive architecture. Sofiero Castle, renowned for its beautiful gardens, was once a royal residence and is celebrated for its rhododendron-filled park, particularly vibrant in spring. On the coast, the towns of Ystad and Simrishamn showcase Skåne's rural charm with their cobblestone streets, half-timbered houses, and traditional Swedish fishing culture. The southern beaches, like those in Skåne and Falsterbo, are lined with sandy shores and limestone cliffs that overlook the Baltic Sea, making them popular summer retreats. Öland. Öland, Sweden's second-largest island, is a landscape of unique limestone plains, ancient ruins, and seaside villages, celebrated for its distinct natural beauty and rich history. Known as the Island of the Sun and Wind, Öland is famous for its open landscapes and mild sunny climate, which have shaped the island's agriculture and traditional way of life for centuries. At the heart of Öland's history is Borgholm Castle, a striking fortress ruin dating back to the 12th century. Originally built as a medieval stronghold, it was expanded into a grand Renaissance castle before a fire left it in ruins in the late 1600s. Today, Borgholm Castle's towering stone walls and sweeping views over the Baltic Sea make it a popular historic site. Nearby, Solliden Palace, the summer residence of Sweden's royal family, offers lush gardens and scenic parkland open to the public. The gardens, inspired by Italian and English designs, draw visitors each year to enjoy the seasonal blooms and landscaped terraces. Öland's coastal landscapes are defined by rugged limestone cliffs and sandy beaches, particularly along the island's eastern shores. The Stora Alvaret, a vast limestone plain and UNESCO World Heritage Site, is home to rare flora and fauna, with wildflowers and migratory birds, creating a distinctive ecosystem that has fascinated scientists and nature lovers alike. Traditional windmills dot the island, a reminder of Öland's agricultural past, while the village of Sandvik features one of Sweden's largest functioning windmills. Small fishing villages along the coast offer a glimpse into local life, where seafood and crafts remain integral to Öland's culture. Helsingborg. Helsingborg, a historic coastal city in southern Sweden, lies directly across the Öresund Strait from Denmark, making it a strategic and cultural crossroads for centuries. At its heart is Kärnan, a medieval tower that is the last remaining structure of a once formidable fortress built in the early 1300s. Standing high above the city, Kärnan offers sweeping views over Helsingborg's Old Town and the Strait, a reminder of the city's importance in Swedish-Danish history. The waterfront of Helsingborg is a vibrant area, blending historic charm with modern development. Along the harbor, the 19th-century Helsingborg City Hall, with its red brick facade and Gothic Revival architecture, stands as one of the city's iconic landmarks. The nearby Dunkers Kulturhaus, a cultural center and museum, hosts exhibitions on art, history, and music, and reflects Helsingborg's role as a cultural hub in the region. Just outside the city center, Sofiero Palace and Gardens, a former royal summer residence, is famous for its extensive gardens filled with blooming rhododendrons and rare plants, particularly colorful in spring and early summer. The palace grounds, overlooking the sea, attract visitors seeking both history and nature. The coastal path north of Helsingborg offers picturesque seaside villages and sandy beaches, making it a popular route for walking and cycling. Roa, a traditional fishing village just south of the city, preserves Helsingborg's maritime heritage with its small harbor and charming wooden cottages. Malmö. Malmö, Sweden's third-largest city, is a vibrant blend of medieval heritage and modern innovation on the southern coast, directly connected to Denmark via the Öresund Bridge. At the city's heart lies Malmö Castle, originally built in the 16th century and once a key fortress during the era when Skåne was under Danish rule. The castle now hosts museums showcasing regional history, art, and natural sciences, set within lush grounds that merge history with the natural beauty of the surrounding parkland. The historic center of Malmö, known as Gamla Staden, is marked by Lille Torg, a charming square lined with preserved, half-timbered houses, cafes, and shops. This lively spot, with its cobblestone streets and vibrant outdoor seating, captures Malmö's historic charm and is a favorite gathering place for locals and visitors alike. Nearby, St. Peter's Church, a Gothic-style church from the 14th century, is known for its medieval frescoes and grand architecture, providing a glimpse into Malmö's medieval past. Malmö is also recognized for its commitment to sustainability and innovative urban design. The Western Harbor District, or Västra Hamnen, transformed from an industrial area into a modern, eco-friendly neighborhood, showcases Malmö's architectural landmark, the Turning Torso, a twisting skyscraper that stands as Sweden's tallest building. The waterfront here includes green spaces, promenades, and energy-efficient housing, embodying Malmö's role as a model of sustainable development. Now that we've explored Sweden's rich history, stunning landscapes, and vibrant culture, I'd love to know, where would you start your Swedish adventure? If you enjoyed exploring Sweden with me, don't forget to hit subscribe so you won't miss more similar adventures. Until next time, safe travels, and I'll see you in the next video.